Hey guys. So this is your walkthrough for the Bayard Rustin Bio. This is the online format. Those of you who got this at home in the packet looks pretty much the same, might just be a little bit different, slightly condensed. Um, I bet you have actually probably never heard of him. And I'll be honest with you, Mr. Adams hadn't not either before starting to teach this class. And why that's nuts is when we talk about the civil rights movement and the leaders whose names we should all know, we all know Dr. King. Most of us know Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Medgar Evers, but like completely lost in the shuffle is this gentleman, Bayard Rustin, who played a humongous impact in being Dr. King's mentor and especially organizing his I Have a Dream speech, which um, became like probably the most iconic moment of the civil rights movement. So, why don't we actually learn about him? Well, as you go through his bio, you will start to see that there are certain layers of discrimination that he dealt with, and that he did not just um, deal with discrimination as a black man in America, but he also was gay. And at the time, that was definitely not accepted at all, especially not compared to nowadays. But even within his own community, even within the African American community, despite him being one of the biggest leaders and helpers, he kind of was held off at arm's distance. Um, but you'll find that he did so much for so many people. So, what you want to do is just read his short bio. I'm going to probably attach this with a number of other YouTube videos to help explain his story. And just like the George Mason bio that we did last week or 2 weeks ago, you'll have a multiple choice question about his life. And then you'll have two short answers. One is going to be a close reading, and the other one is an analyzed question. Both of these, you're going to need to restate the question and write in complete sentences. So they're going to be worth multiple points each. Make sure you restate the questions and answer in complete sentences with the details from the bio. There's no need really at all to Google anything because all the info you're going to need is going to come from these biography. Lastly, this will count kind of as an essay question. This will be at least a paragraph, if not longer than a paragraph, where you're going to draw on the big picture conclusion about how Bayard Rustin led the struggle not only against civil rights, but also for gay and lesbian rights. And you want to be using as much detail from the text as possible in order to support the conclusion you're drawing, okay? So I'll be attaching some YouTube videos along with this assignment to help give extra context. But, for a civil rights leader, for us not to even know his name, not that nobody knows his name, but he really is just kind of like put aside compared to all the others, but he had just as much impact.